Look at the time. Look at the time. The time is now 7 o'clock. Actually, I'm a little bit late. I was doing the same thing that I was doing this podcast about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. So apologies for being a little bit off time. But we're going to get right off into this thing and we're going to tear this up right off the break. We're going to have a good time. And we're going to enjoy what we're doing and have a good time doing it. So y'all already know what time it is. Come on in the room. I'm going to plug you in. I would like to welcome everybody to Plugged In. That I think is the hottest podcast that's out there on the market today. Simply because I plug you in with the information that you need in order for your business to be successful. Now, to me, it doesn't matter if you are selling a product, selling a service, or whatever the case may be. It doesn't matter. This, not just this podcast, but the programs that I have created and developed over the years to where I have taken a number and spent a lot of money over the past years getting off into different courses and programs and learning from this person and learning from that person. And really just, that's what you really want to do. You never want to just take one person's skill set. Because again, that's limiting you and boxing you in to just one avenue. It's the same thing as if you just read one book all your life. You read one book all your life and you said, okay, I know everything that is to know. Okay, well, what about the book that goes off into home interior? What about the book that goes off into gardening? There is not one book that can give you, or one program or one course that can give you everything. Because even if you read a basic book on gardening, which one are you talking about? Are you talking about flowers? Are you talking about crops and vegetables? I mean, which one are you going to go into? And then that general book still doesn't give you that information to say, well, I want to do flowers. But did you know that different flowers grow differently in different soil? Some are house plants, some are outside plants. I think you guys get what I'm talking about. I am one of those people that have learned from everybody. Now, there's a fine line within that as well, because sometimes you can read or learn so much it'll absolutely make you crazy. And I know you guys have come across some of those people too. Some of them just have studied a lot of useless information. What I like to say is study books or take courses that apply to what your skill set is, and then branch off from that. When I first started doing this years ago, e-commercing, drop shipping, and all of that stuff was just a little bitty baby. There was not a lot of people doing it at that time. And actually, social media didn't know how to really go at it and apply it because it was completely brand new. But then it went in several different ways. And one went off into setting up your market stores and setting up your e-com stores and setting up your different suppliers from over there. And then out of nowhere, somebody comes out the gate and comes up with tonight's topic. And tonight's topic is we're going to be getting off into content. Not just content creation, but we're also going to get off into, because content can go several ways. Again, that generalized book doesn't break it down for you. And that's what I do here at Plugged In. So are we going to be talking about still photo content? Or are we going to be talking about posting comments with just inspirational thoughts or motivational quotes? But tonight we're going to talk about video content, viral content, and what video content that has the potential and capabilities to go viral. Now, there's a great debate on what number is the number to go viral. Some people say 100,000. Some people say 10,000. Some people, well, 10,000, 100,000, a million. You know what I say? Anything that starts to trend and gets shared more than 100 times. Because at least when it gets shared 100 times and is retweeted, reposted, that's what you want people to do. So you want to make sure that when you're getting off into content, whether it be a still photo or whether it be a video, you want to make sure you lock out somebody can't download that. Now, that is the thing that's out. Ooh, thank you. My hand itching. Ooh, y'all know what that means. Yeah. But sometimes, that's the thing now. People will post content up. And now, for those of you who are not into trying to go viral or get this free money from social media platforms by going viral, you don't absolutely care nothing about how many times people share your stuff. But in my world, and in what I do here at Plugged In, not just Plugged In, but all of my businesses, I try to tie in to going viral or being shared or posted in content everywhere. But for those of you who do want to do this, then what you want to do is make sure that your videos or your content, just say content in general, but your videos or your stills or your quotes or whatever can't be downloaded and copied. So with that being said, we're going to take a quick break right here, and I'm going to share my screen with you all. And then we're going to get off into how to take your video content. And there are some rules to doing this, but we're going to take the video content and go show you guys how to break that down and then allow that video to go viral. So if you guys will give me just a quick second, we'll be right back, and we're going to get this thing started real quick like. All right, and we're back. So here we go. We're getting off into the one. You need to know how to find what videos, and it's not as hard as it may seem. First, you want to start at a place to where. Let's get back over here before we get off into this. You want to start with a platform where you can get free videos. And YouTube is a great place to do that. You can also, there are several sites out there that have free video content. But the first thing you would do before you even do that, you want to know what type of content you want to post. That's going to take some thought. Be it motivational, inspirational, or business, or whatever the case may be. You can never go wrong with motivational and inspirational because we all need that. Everybody around the world needs that. Now, for those of you who know me, you guys know that I am big on energy, positive or negative, and how it can affect someone's life. Now, I'm big on the positive side. Majority of the time, well, it's just about all the time. Anybody who greets me, I have this saying that I say all the time, no matter what the case may be, who it is, because you never know. Again, you never know how that energy is going to affect somebody else. So when people ask me, how are you? I'm living the dream and loving life. That is my energy that I want to put out in the universe. And so we all need motivational and inspirational. You can never go wrong there. But now in the video content game, there are rules, and especially when it comes to social media platforms, because well, one, before we even get to the rule, one, nobody has that kind of time to sit and watch an entire 15, 20, 30-minute video clip. Majority of the time, the people are still in time at work, or they're at home cooking, helping the children with homework, putting in quality time with the spouse or the mate, significant other, the boo thing, whatever you want to call it. But to sit and watch a video clip for that length of time, nobody has that kind of time. When you think about it, people don't even have time to cook anymore. They do, but they don't. We all got the same 24 hours, but to some people, their 24 hours seem more like 24 minutes. And they just don't have time. But the way you break that down is you would download that video if you're going on YouTube, making sure that it's not a trademark. You're not infringing on anybody's trademark. You want to download that video, and it's you can type in or Google YouTube to MP4. This is what you want to do. Now, when you're on your YouTube, you find the video that you want. I'm just going to show you guys real quick what's this like. So let's get straight off into this because I don't want to waste any time. Now, we're going to get to this later, but I'm going to show you how. And we're just going to type in YouTube. Now, once you're here, let's just say we're going to take this 50 Cent video. And you can see this video already right here has 1.4 views. And it was posted a year ago. But now you can see on some of my content to where I use a lot of motivational and inspirational speakers, and I post those. So let's just say we're going to take this YouTube, this Jay-Z video here. Now, we don't care about you can watch that in your regular time. But this is what's the most important. Copying this link right here at the top. And you want to save that, copy it. And once you copy that, then you want to go right here, that same link, because you've already copied it, and you want to type in YouTube to MP4 right here. And it brings up this app or this site here. And now you want to come here and paste your link. You can paste it here. It'll load it up. Now, I only use this particular one, YouTube to MP4.io. I highly recommend you do that one because there are a lot of other, let's get back over here so you guys can see my handsomest face, okay? But I like using that one because you don't, a lot of the other ones have viruses attached to them. So you want to be careful when you're going that route. But let's get over here. So now you have this, it's already downloaded. So now you want to hit this button here, and then that will download it and save it. Now what it's doing is it's pulling that video off of YouTube and is giving you the ability to download it onto your computer or your phone. Now, if these videos are locked where you can't transform them, but it will tell you, no, you can't do it, okay? So now once you have that done, let's get back over here to this beautiful website or this beautiful site that I love to use. I use this in all of my promos, everything that I do. I would encourage you to create a business page from Canva and go pro. It's only a few dollars a month, but it makes your work just apart from everybody else. Don't pay. I became a believer in this. Let me get back over here real quick. Because my coach told me, and they called me Cowboy. He said, Cowboy, Basically, he didn't say this part, but he told me that I have all the money that I need to start my own business. I didn't have to go to a bank and get a loan. I didn't have to borrow any money from anybody else. He told me that I had all the money that I needed to put my business on point. And he did by simply changing my thought process. And I'm telling you guys that now. Stop going to, now I like Office Depot, I like Office Max, I like all of these printing companies. They are everywhere all over the country. But stop doing that, family, because you're spending money out that's way more than the $6.99 for you to pay Canva to become a pro member. And you can create all of that on your own for $7, $8 a month. That's it. Go to get something printed off and get more than 50 copies. You understand what I'm saying? You done already spent that already. You need to be putting the money into your business and by doing it yourself. This is why they even created a DIY category. Do it yourself and save that money and put that money back in there. Now let's get back over here to Canva so I can get off this soapbox. But I want to show you guys this, that you can create the content all right here on your computer or your laptop. You want to get over here to your home page and listen to this. Check this out. Now, here's a hidden secret. Not even a hidden secret, but this is what a lot of people want to tell you. You always want to check your Instagram post when you're creating a video because it already has the precise measurements to what you can do in order to qualify for it. That qualifies you for all social media formats. Now, there is one down here for Facebook. Let me get off of this. I don't want to do that one. There is one on here for Facebook, and you can go up here and see templates, and you can come down here to templates, and it says Facebook post. But here's the thing. Yes, there's Facebook templates that you can use, but a Facebook template is too big for an Instagram template or for an Instagram post. So guess what you would have to do then? You have to go all the way back to Canva and recreate that same video through an Instagram template just so you can post on Instagram. And so to cut out all of that extra work, just get you an Instagram template and put that on there, and you are covered with everything. Plus, on Instagram, you can do a lot more motion video. They have a lot more motion video templates, or what they call active templates that already have motions encased in them. And you can just scroll through these up and down just to get if you find one that you like and how it's set up. Now, if you guys remember from last season, the first season, there is a book called The Science of Colors. You see all of these different colors and background choices, and there is a reason why they have so many different variations of colors. So if you're into like this person right here, she's probably just advertising a profile. So she's using a lot of warming earth tone colors. This is advertising clothes. So they want you to really zero in on the clothing here. So they use a lot of light, eye-catching colors. It's a science behind all of this. Even your blues, your yellows, your oranges, your soft reds, what they call I forget what they call a soft red. Don't tell me. It'll come to me in a minute and I'll bring it back up. But a lot of these, your earth tones, your browns, your tans. You see all of this stuff, so you want to pick out one that's relatable to what you're trying to convey. So since this one already has the bigger picture frame here, I like this one also as well, but I think I'm going to go with this one. Then we're going to load up, customize our template. and it brings you straight here. And this, again, ladies and gentlemen, this is showing you how to create eye-catching, page-stopping video content that has the potential to go viral. Now, also, it's very important for you to know. Now, let's just take, for example, this group, World Stars. World Stars were a bunch of guys that follow people around, recording people fighting in various places. They posted it on social media because they just thought it was funny to sit there and watch people get beat up and commit violence on each other. What happened, it triggered something in the people. Because for some reason, and there's a lot of people out there, I don't condone violence and boo, 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 all that kind of stuff, but you are watching. And you're drawn into it like a moth to a street light. Think about it. It can be a terrible, terrible accident on the road, a terrible, horrific accident. And you know the first thing that people do, let me get back over here so y'all can understand what I'm saying. The first thing that people do is slow down and look. And then the first time they see somebody bones sticking up out of them, then that's burned in their brain. But guess what? We as a people are attracted to destruction, death, and mayhem. So we got to do that. So now when you understand the science of colors and you figure out what colors pull people in to stop them from scrolling, boom, the rest is up to the video content. And that's what World Stars figured out. So once their videos start going viral, millions, 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 millions of hits. The next logical thing to do, even though they probably weren't thinking this, but as a business person and a social media marketer, I would have thought of it. I'm going to create a social media page that has nothing but my videos on it, that people can just go from video to video to video, because this is how we make money in this market, by the content that people watch. And social media records how long people watch these videos. And it's just adding and adding and adding and adding. And the more times that somebody watches it, the longer that they watch it, well, actually, in this case, the more times they watch it, but watch the entire video clip, now when you go viral, your money takes off. And Facebook pays very well. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the largest platform still to this day with over 4 billion subscribers. Even after those little few that trickled and said, I'm going to close my Facebook page and Mark Zuckerberg didn't care that those little few dropped their Facebook account. Didn't care at all. Now, think about the number of people who have had a viral video already, and they didn't know that it was viral because they didn't know how to monetize their page. But that's a podcast for another day. Let's get back off into this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry. Let's get over here, and we're going to, let me share this other video page because it opened up another page. Share. Let's get to share this screen here. And we're going to go with the Chrome tab and we're going to boom. Because I want you guys to see how we actually break this down. So now this is just one that we're just going to take a stab at a dark at. And just to show you how it breaks down. But you can click onto this picture here. And it's already pre-blown up. You guys can see that they blew this up to make that shape. So what we're going to do, we're going to just, well, let's get rid of all of the extra stuff that we don't need. This is not a shopping video, so we're going to take that off. Now, if you had a product, or if you wanted to do a video clip where you was advertising a product, then you want to leave that up there. You want to leave that there. Even the percentage, whatever you give it a percentage rate, you can get rid of that. We're going to get rid of all of this because we're not going to use it. Let's get rid of this. Dump it. Boom. Just dumping. Getting rid of everything that we don't need. And the greatest part about this, even if you like the format of this, you can change the colors on this. See how I clicked on this color here? And what I'm going to do, I'm going to come up here and change the color on it. Once you understand the science of colors and what will attract people's eye to stop scrolling. So let's go here. And we're going to change this one here to a dark. Let's go with another color here. And then we're just going to switch this thing around. So let's get rid of this discount. But here, you want to title something that fits the line of your video. So we're just going to say fifth versus Hove. I think that's how you how he spell. So you're going to change it up a little bit from 50 Cent and Jay-Z and just go with their nickname. Now this, along with the colors choice, we're going to go in and change, the script a little bit. And we want to blow this up as big as we can. So let's get this pretty big because we want the words to be eye-catching too. So we're going to stretch that out a little bit. Boom. And you can do little neat little things. You want to make it bold, you can make it bold. Just anything that can make the eye stop. Make the eye stop scrolling. And we're going to just line everything back up. And then we're going to come get rid of this. Well, actually, let's not get rid of that because in my case, I would type in Book RD Muhammad. That way, that if somebody, actually, I'm going to hashtag this too. So if somebody decided that they was going to try to be smart and pull my video off of my Facebook page, I will still get the credit for this. Even if it doesn't go to me directly, because if they're viewing it on their pages, if they're viewing it on, if the video, somebody's watching the video because they've downloaded it, but when they see that Book RD Muhammad hashtag there, whoever is looking at it or streaming it from their friend's page or whoever, because we all don't have the same friends, but whoever's viewing it on that page, I want them to take a chance on typing in that hashtag. Because if they like this video themselves, then they can say, well, I wonder what other videos he got. You see what I'm saying? So now we get back into this and let's break this down some more. So, or you can type in hashtag or Book RD Muhammad. We're going to cut that out. And we're just going to say something like on Facebook / Instagram or IG. Let's type in IG / Twitter. Boom. That's all we got to do right there. So if anybody jack it, that's cool. They can jack this. But they can't go in and edit my work. They can't take none of this down. So all of this is still there. And you can move this wherever you want to. If you want to get it out the phase, you can put it there. But let's change this color first. The color of those letters, because the letters was too we're going to change these colors to black. So we can see all of this when we pull it down. And you can change it just that simple, family. It's just that simple. You can change this just that simple. So now if somebody tries to jack this, that all of their friends are going to see Book RD Muhammad on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter. Huh? There we go. This is how we protect ourselves in this market so somebody else can't make the money that's intended for us go to their pocket. So now we're going to come over here and we're going to get ready to upload our video. So we're going to delete this image. Want to keep the frame because we want this shape to stay there, but we want to delete that image. Now we're going to come over here and just simply upload. Now, what I want you guys to keep in mind, and you can see the other work that I've put on here too as well. So we're going to go videos. Oh, great one right here. Great one. Great one.
This 1 year, my father had.
This was already, you guys have already seen this on my social media page. You guys have already saw this. I've already uploaded this video once already. And we want to put this right in here. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to change this color to another color. So this will all match. There we go. Just like that. Just like that, family. It's just that easy. And then now what I'm going to do, I'm going to come over here and upload some of my helpful little marks. I can do, so I'm going to drop this in here, LinkedIn, because you can find this on my LinkedIn page. See, we're just going to shrink that and pull that up. Boom. Drop that in right there. Facebook. Guess what? All of this is right here on your favorite app. And we're going to make all of these the same size. So what I want to do is blow this up a little bit. Make that the same size as my LinkedIn one. Boom. Drop that in. Then I'm going to come down here to I want people to Google me. Google booked RD Muhammad. Who is this guy, RD Muhammad? You see, we want to drop all of this on this page. Now, I'm going to post my Spotify. Guess what? Because I have a podcast, and my Spotify is one of my platforms that I use. So, boom, we're going to drop that in there. And guess what, family? Hold up. I'm not done yet. You can find me on YouTube because I have a YouTube channel as well. This is why it's so important, ladies and gentlemen. This is why it's so important for you to be on all platforms. One, because this right here, doing little small things like this, when people see this, it's like, man, this guy is everywhere. Hold up, I'm not done yet. This is my Google Cast platform. We're going to drop that in there because guess what? I stream also the podcast on Google Cast. So we're going to drop that in there too. We want this thing to be busy. We want it to be busy, but we want to do it all nice. Hold up, I'm not done yet. I'm on Pocket Cast. I'm also here. Now, being that my Pocket Cast, a lot of people know what the symbol is, but some may not. It's totally up to you. You can drop that in there so they can get familiarized with the logo for Pocket Cast. But boom, we're gonna drop that in there. And then guess what? My platform is also on Anchor. People know that I'm on Anchor. So we're gonna guess what we're gonna do right here. Wiggle, drop that on there. Boom, just like that. I'm on Breaker. See, you can do all of this. And this is the same stuff. If you guys have ever went to Home Depot, not Home Depot, but Office Depot, Office Max, this is what they're doing on that computer down there that you're paying $29 for. Guess what? Boom. Well, that's already my Spotify. I already have my Spotify up there, so we're going to drop that one. And then guess what? With the recent write-ups that was on me, if you guys didn't get a chance to read that article where I was featured on Fox, yes, that was very true. My mama was very proud of me. She said it so. Go back and read that on my Facebook. She said, proud of you, son. I was like, yes, ma'am. I just want to make my mama proud. Yeah. But now here it is again. We was also on NBC. It was also on CBS. But I think you guys get the gist of what's happening here. You guys get it. And if you guys remember, I done the where Mr. Miles O'Rourke. This is him, where he did our show a few weeks ago, and this is also Miss Chanel, that were the queen of radio. You know, she was on here, so I use this platform, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not just telling you something that what we'll do. We'll change the name because we went and changed this from 50 Cent versus Jay-Z. We're going to say Will drops let me say, here we go. A matter of perspective. Because if you really watch that video, now we're going to break this down some to where it'll fit. And our right here on our timeline. We want this to fit right here. Boom. That's what we do, family. A matter of perspective. And you want to come in and be as neat and correct as you possibly can, because this is how we do this, family. This is how we do this. A matter of perspective. Now that's enough. And let's shrink this again. There we go. We're going to shrink this again. A matter of perspective. And we want the person to stop and be like, well, what are they talking about? But wait a minute, this is Will Smith. And this is what we'll do. And then you hit download after you do all of that. And it's going to give you this 2-minute video. It tells you how long the video is and what you want to do. Now, in a motion video, when you click download, you want to do it and make sure that this goes in MP4 video format. And then you just click download. Once the video downloads, you've done all of your editing. Now, all you have to do, family, at that point is just clearly upload. That's all you have to do is upload. Now, is there a true science to what we do? There is a format and there's a guide to what we do, but there's nothing written in stone that says this video will work. This is why we also, let me share this to you. This is how you know what content to post. And we're going to share this screen one last time. Chrome tabs. Let's go here. So let's get over here. We're going to get out of this. And we're going to put out trending videos. And there it is right there. Google. This tells you everything that's trending on YouTube. Videos today, as in today's date. Videos from TikTok 2021, Facebook, funny videos, all of that stuff. You utilize what's at your fingertips to make it easy for you. But let's just Google trending videos. Here it is. It tells you everything. This crate challenge right now, to me, it's the most dumbest thing in the world. But ladies and gentlemen, these videos are hitting big numbers. These videos are hitting huge numbers. Let's just go to YouTube right now. People risking their lives to walk up some milk crates. Crate. See, you can already see this. Crates challenge. Boom. And I mean, and we're just going to watch a quick. But see, look at here. Look at here. Let's just check out some of these numbers. 6.1 thousand views 2 hours ago. This video did 61,000 views, 6,100 views 2 hours ago. And they won 10 grand. Well, cross the crate challenge and win 10 grand. That's the prize fund. So apparently nobody's won this. I'm crying laughing. Look at here, 92,000 5 hours ago. 92,000 5 hours ago. Hold up, stop. 51,000 1 day ago. Somebody, 84,000 18 hours ago. 2,800 video, 2,800 views, 70,000. And the list goes on and on and on. And people are making money here with these videos. I was scrolling to see if one had hit the millions yet. Oop. But see, look at here. Somebody posted this video, a crowd booing Donald Trump. 201,000 views in 7 hours. 201,000 views 7 hours ago. I mean, now you guys see how when we talk about your content can make you a lot of money, family. Just with what you post. Now, my coach always told me, well, he didn't always tell me, he only had to tell me once, a long time ago. He said, Robert, never bring 3 topics into your business. And this is why I say focus on the inspirational and the motivational and the positivity. See, you can make a lot. I just showed you those crate challenge videos is just like the World Star videos. I mean, because people are watching that, looking at somebody's hurting themselves. We can't help it. Even with the Donald Trump videos. Regardless of whatever your political preference is, I don't care. You will never know mine. Because it doesn't make any difference. But whoever that person was, they saw the video, snagged the video of Trump getting booed. So apparently they don't like him. And they wanted to post that. And I mean, they got 201,000 hits. Now, some people don't care what the political preference is. They know that they're making money off of it. But my advisor told me, he said, Robert, stay away from, don't bring 3 things into your business. Never bring race, religion, and politics into your business. They're not going to make you any more money. They will only hurt your money. So as I'm giving you guys this information tonight, I'm just simply telling you, don't bring race, religion, and politics into your business because that's personal. And keep your personal personal. It won't help you make any more money, but it will take away money. Because at that point, you have stepped on somebody's toes and they've become offended, and now they won't support your business by buying your product or your service. So, and now, let me get over here because I want to show you guys this. And because I haven't posted any live videos in a while since my transition, but I got on to this because I wanted to make sure that this worked. And I wanted to show you guys just how easy this was. Not hard at all, ladies and gentlemen, not hard at all. I have several accounts. and that just shows you that you want to be plugged in several different ways on these platforms because you never know how your money can be coming in. Let's log into, boom. Let's get on here. Come on now. Come on now. Now, I posted this video, I think it was yesterday. And you guys can see Brother Jason is still doing his thing. I'm still trying to get with Brother Jason to get him back on the show. Brother Jason is doing some big things out there in Texas. Let me get to my homepage. I want to get to the main page because I want to show you guys what we were looking at here. And this is the video that I just showed you. Now, the number of people that like the video, that's really not an issue here. Let's get to what really counts. We want to, and I don't know if I can even show it to you from here, but I don't even know if I can show you. And you remember how I was telling you guys this to keep people from stealing it? Hashtag Book RD Muhammad at Book RD Muhammad. This is where you find it at Book RD Muhammad. There we go. Nope, that's not it. I want to show you guys the number of people.
And probably about
go back and watch that video. That's a great video.
The wall down,
but
and my brother and I had to dig a 6-foot hole.
It's not showing me
for the foundation.
It's not showing me the insight. But and I want you guys to see this video here. If you go back and look at my Facebook, I know I posted the numbers on the Facebook page. At that time, it was 3,800 views, and today that number is at 4,000. So as of to when I posted this video. Now, there's no specified time for when it needs to hit trending numbers. I haven't read anything about it as of yet. But you want this video to take off. Now, my next video is the Stan Lee. This one haven't caught on as much as Will Smith. But a lot of people don't even know who Stan Lee is. Stan Lee is the creator of Marvel Comics, Spider-Man, the Avengers, Captain America, blah, 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 blah. This is the man who created all this. This is also a great inspirational video about when you have good ideas. Don't listen to idiots. I don't want to spoil it for you, but Stan Lee said that himself. When you have a good idea, don't listen to idiots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, this is the part of the show where I have to pay the bills. And we're going to do this just like this. Tonight's show is sponsored in part by RoofMax. RoofMax of Tampa. RoofMax is a company that they have been promoting and pushing that you can have your asphalt shingles rejuvenated instead of replacing. Their motto is replacing your roof is the old way, and rejuvenating your roof is the new way. Now, this company boasts and brags, and I do believe that they, with their product, does what it says it does. They replace the petrochemicals and oils that originally come in a roofing shingle with a U.S. biograde food oil. So just by replacing those oil, they can extend the life of your roof shingles up to 5 years per treatment. And that the total treatment is 3 treatments, and that's saving your roof for 15 years. They also speak about how the product is good for the environment. It's not harmful to pets, plants, or people, as well as it keeps your shingles out of the landfills. The asphalt and the limestone returns to the earth back from whence it came, but it's the fiberglass. The fiberglass is man-made products. That's something to think about, ladies and gentlemen, when you're wanting to look at getting a roof replacement. Please understand that our grandchildren, 30 generations down the line, will be paying for stuff that we did to this planet that we live on, all for the sake of $1. Fiberglass, it takes 300 years for that fiberglass to eventually break down. But roofing shingles, if you guys are interested in getting a roof, your roofs have inspection. And they are giving out free roofing inspections and letting you know exactly what's going on with your roof. I know when I was in my home, and I'm in a different location now, but you can drive in. I was driving in and out my driveway, up and down my street 1,000 times a week, and I never looked at my roof. And most homeowners are just like me. You don't think that it's a problem with your roof until you can see it on the inside of your ceiling. By that time, the problem is far gone. So give the gentleman at Roof Max a call and tell them that the Cowboy sent you. And Robert Muhammad sent you and told you can get your free roof inspection, as well as get all of the vital information that you will need in order for you to make a best educated decision for you and your loved ones. It doesn't matter how much money you put into up under the roof. If your roof fails, all that money that you spend on remodeling is null and void. Roof Max of Tampa, ladies and gentlemen, give them a call. The Tonight Show is also brought to you by Premier Leather Crafters. Premier Leather Crafters is also another one of my businesses that I'm very involved in, as well as where we do custom leather work, handcrafted one-off pieces. Nothing is ever duplicated. And tonight, the last sponsor that we have tonight, ladies and gentlemen, is by The Reporter in Gaston, Alabama. The Reporter is a local newspaper that's been put out for over 10 years now, and they cover all of the local news and the local issues that's not in your regular paper. She has been leading the way. Sister Teresa Beverly back in Gaston, Alabama. She has been leading the way by giving you the information that the regular news papers want to keep you unaware of, as well as keep you out of the loop completely. So if you have a chance, get you a copy of The Reporter. The Reporter is out now. You can also look at what she has a site online. Man, I had a brain fart right there for a minute. You know, when you get that, it's right there, but it's just not falling off. But anyway, she has a site online that you guys can go in and breeze through some of the articles and see if you want to subscribe to that paper. I highly recommend that you subscribe to The Reporter. There's some very good articles in there, as well as so you can find you some nice, good down-home recipes that's in there as well. Now, back to the show, ladies and gentlemen. And we're getting ready to wrap this thing up. Now, as always, you guys know that now this was free game tonight. And a lot of times, a lot of people out here, especially the ones who do what I do, as far as teach people how to make money in this industry, a lot of people won't give you free game. They'll give you tips, but they won't drop free game until you where they are doing it. Now, and there's a reasoning behind that. Please understand, there's a reasoning behind that. So don't get mad at these people that they start telling you prices that's way out of your price range. I mean, some people have even told me, man, that's too much money. But understand, family, if we just sit up here and told you the game, and there are some people who are watching this podcast and listening to this podcast right now, they listening to everything that I said, and if they don't do exactly what I said, they're going to do two things. One, they're going to say that it didn't work. Two, they're not going to do everything that I said do, and then it won't work. But at any rate, or either way, it's not going to work. Therefore, at that particular moment in time, if you're not going to do everything that a coach tells you to do, you have just wasted our time. And our time is very valuable. None of us can put a price on our time. I don't know how much I have left. Nobody else does either. But the price that I set for my program, that's the price that I want to set right now. Now, in the future, that could go up. Yeah, no, not could. It will go up. But that's how much my time is. So, like the old saying goes that we say in the hood, the game is for sale. The game is to be sold and not told. And that is why if I tell you the game and don't tax you, you have nothing invested into it. You are half doing. You may start this month, then you may drop off and do something else. And you're just wasting my time. Because you're going to say, oh man, that thing you're talking about don't work. Some of you have friends right now to this day Think about, ladies and gentlemen, if you had a guy in Amway, and how many people told you not to get in Amway? And Amway has made more millionaires. Amway has made a lot of people millionaires. Don't believe me? Look up and find out who owns the Orlando Magic. Huh? The name of that basketball arena is not the Amway Arena by accident. The man that owns that team made his money in Amway as a distributor. He's not one of the DeVos boys. He's not even related to the DeVosses at all, period. That's who owns Amway. He is the highest level diamond in Amway. The first one that got in and said, yes, I'm all in. But think about the number of people that told you, no, don't get in there. You missed your opportunity. Think about the number of people that was in Mary Kay and they was getting all them pink Cadillacs. The person told you, man, don't get off in there. That's why I did that Stan Lee video. Stop listening to people. Stop giving good ideas to bad, idiot people. Stop doing that, family. And the same one's going to tell you about this video here or this podcast here. Don't listen to that, man. Everybody always had a friend. Oh, I knew somebody that did. Nobody ever comes to you and say they did it and it failed. They always have a friend or a family member. Stop doing that. All right, listen. The time is wrapping up, ladies and gentlemen. I hope that you guys come back and tune in. I'm still going to be trying to get Brother Jason to come in and do it. He had some things that popped up unexpectedly, and we had to cancel last week's show. But we're trying to make, and that's the thing, family, life happens. And then especially when you're in this world that we are in, our time, again, is so expensive and limited. Very limited. As a business owner and entrepreneur, I utilize every hour, minute, second of the day to push my businesses. I am always talking about them. See, then you start learning secrets that, hey, look, you're in a restaurant and you start promoting and talking about your business, you can write that whole entire meal off. It turned into work. Huh? It turned into work. But those are little secrets and hidden jewels that you won't get that unless you plugged into a source that'll give you those type of information. Look, I'm going to show you what I mean by truth. Y'all see these right here? All of these receipts that have something written on the top of them, these are all meals from restaurants. Huh? I don't be playing. I don't be telling y'all, family, that I'm doing anything. I'm not telling you to do something that I'm not doing and taking advantage of, because there is a law that allows me to do that. We just got to stop being scared. Hey, listen, everybody, I thank you for tuning in and chilling with me at this time. I am your host, Robert D. Muhammad. And I'm going to keep coming back and tuning in. We had our best show 2 weeks ago. We hit 10,000 listeners. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I am so humbled and so grateful and so thankful for the people that tuned in and listened to that show. It really, you guys don't never know. Oh, and the new merch. Remember we was talking about last week, branding. Branding, ladies and gentlemen, brand everything. Everything needs to be branded with your company's name or your product's name. We're going to be pushing these all over the globe. We want everybody to get plugged in. Plugged in, and somebody will ask you, what does that mean? And you just simply tell them, I'm plugged into the information that I need to be successful. Yes, yes. Look out for the shirts. The shirts are coming all soon. I just wanted to get, these are just my demos that I only have a select few that were ordered that we're going to give out and send out to people as gifts. And those for tuning in to Plugged In. Hey, listen, I am RD Muhammad and I am your host of Plugged In, and I'll see you guys next week. Same plugged in time, same plugged in channel right here in the Dirty Dirty. Y'all have a great night, family. Peace.